I extend my warm greetings and would like to say that I'm truly pleased and honored to be here today in Pristina. This year marks the 25th anniversary of UN Security Council Resolution 1325 on women, peace and security. This forum provides a valuable opportunity to highlight the importance of its full and effective implementation. At the heart of the resolution and the broader women, peace and security agenda is the meaningful participation of women in decision-making processes, not only in matters of peace and security, but across all sectors of society. UN Security Council Resolution 1325 is a milestone in recognizing the vital role of women in peace and security. It rests on four key pillars: participation, protection, prevention, and relief and recovery. The resolution calls for the meaningful involvement of women at all levels of decision-making, especially in conflict resolution and peace processes. It's also emphasized the protection of women and girls in conflict, the prevention of violence, and the inclusion of gender perspectives in all peace-building efforts. Recognizing its importance and transformative potential, Bosnia and Herzegovina has to date adopted 3 national action plans for the implementation of its resolution, reaffirming its commitment to a continuous and systematic approach. As the Foreign Minister of Bosnia and Herzegovina today, I'm deeply honored that the mothers of Srebrenica are the recipients of this year's Women, Peace and Security Award. These brave women have endured the deepest human pain, yet transformed their grief into a powerful force for justice, remembrance, and peace. They have never sought revenge, only truth. Their voices have crossed borders, reminding the world that peace is not possible without justice. And the memory, it's a form of resistance against denial. Their legacy is not only Bosnian, it is universal. It is a moral compass for all of us. The mothers of Srebrenica have become a global symbol of dignity and justice in the wake of one of Europe's darkest chapters. In the face of unimaginable loss, they refuse to be silenced. Instead of hatred, they choose dignity. Instead of revenge, they choose truth. Their courage continues to expose denial, demand accountability, and inspire generations to stand against genocide and injustice. They are not only the voice of Srebrenica, they are the conscience of the whole world. Thank you so much.
Ky është një nga momentet më të rëndësishme të kësaj dite, duhet ta rinvizojmë. Dear mothers of Srebrenica, there are pains that words cannot capture. There are losses so profound that nothing in this world could ever measure them. Wounds that never heal because they run deeper than history itself. But one thing remains certain. At heart of this unfathomable sorrow lies the greatest strength that humanity has ever known, the strength of a mother. Srebrenica is an open wound in the conscience of the world. It is the symbol of a tragedy that shook the global conscience, but still has not received the justice it deserves. There, more than 8,000 men and boys were mercilessly massacred by Milosevic's genocidal forces in just a few days, and in front of the eyes of the world, while the women, the mothers, the sisters, the daughters were left with an unending pain. We in Kosovo deeply empathize with your sorrow because we too experienced that same genocide committed by the same aggressor. The list of massacres is long and painful. And even now, more than 2 decades after the war ended, thousands of people from Kosovo, from Bosnia and Herzegovina, and from around our region remain forcibly disappeared. There are no graves for the mothers to mourn at, no answers for their families, only silence, a silence that hurts every single day. But despite this unending pain, the mothers of Srebrenica, just like so many mothers in Kosovo, chose to speak out, to stand and fight for justice, and to never forget. You became the voice of those who can no longer speak. You became the conscience the world was missing. And you showed everyone that without justice, there can be no long-lasting peace. With every photograph that you have held in your hands, with every name you have spoken through tears, and every step you have taken towards international institutions, you have kept memory alive in defiance of oblivion. Dear mothers of Srebrenica, dear ladies and gentlemen, throughout my tenure as president, I've honored plenty of times the mothers of Kosovo for turning their strength, their pain, in fact, into strength, and for never keeping silent in asking for justice for the children that they've lost during the war. But today, it is my honor, on behalf of all the people of my country who deeply sympathize and support the mothers of Srebrenica, to honor all of them and their courage. And I would like to say that in Bosnian language. Danas, u ime svih građana Kosova, želim da vas izrazim našu najdublju zahvalnost. Vi ste inspiracija budućim generacijama. Vi ste simbol moći koja dolazi iz majčine ljubavi. Vi ste primjer da bol može postati snaga, a gubitak se može transformisati u posvećenost boljem svijetu. Stoga sam na osnovu svojih ustavnih ovlaštenja kao predsjednica Republike Kosova odlučila da majkama Srebrenice dodijelim predsjedničku medalju za zasluge. This presidential order this year is awarded to the mothers of Srebrenica with the following motivation: for their unparalleled courage in the face of unimaginable pain, and for the determination with which they turned sorrow into hope and the memory of their loved ones into an extraordinary commitment to justice. And it's only fitting that this is happening while we will be commemorating the 30th anniversary of the Srebrenica genocide, because we call it for what it is, a genocide which we hope will never ever happen again. Dear Mother Kada Hodic, I kindly accept you to join me on stage together with the other mothers of Srebrenica to accept the Medal of Merit.
prisutni, prijatelju, ekscelencije, svi vrsta ljudi koji su ovdje, i vladini i nevladini, i naši prijatelji Kosova, i svi koji saosjećaju s majkama Srebrenice, s majkama koje su proživjele genocid u Srebrenici, koje smo imali agresiju na Bosnu i Hercegovinu od strane Srbije, od domaćih izdajnika koji se priklonili srpskoj politici, Miloševiću i inim osuđenicima na doživotne kazne. Htjeli su da nas nestane. Ubili su nam sinove, muževe, braću, rodbinu, istjerali nas iz grada. Ostavili nas, majke, sestre, supruge, ucijeljene, mislili da ćemo skapati od tuge i od bola. A mi smo se uspravile, izborile. Iznijeli istinu uz čitav svijet. Izborile se za sve ove zasluge koje je naš ministar Konaković ovdje iznio. Izborile smo se i za rezolucije, i za na Skupštini Ujedinjenih nacija u posljednju, koja je jako bitna da se genocid pamti i ne zaboravi, da je kažnjivo koga negira, to je istina. Mi smo se izborili. Ako sam ostala bez sina, bez braće, bez rodbine, bez mog grada, bez mog naroda, imam ponos i otvorili smo oči ljudskom dostojanstvu da cijeni pravdu i mir, pravo svakog čovjeka na svoju državu, na egzistenciju, na mir, na život, na slobodu, izražavanja religije i bilo kako je naslijedio u svom rodu i porodu. Hvala prijateljima Kosova, hvala i svim prisutnim. Nas ima više udruženja koja se borimo za istinu i pravdu. I hvala Bogu, pobjedili smo. Živi bili. I mir neka je s vama i u čitavom svijetu.
Fotograf.